The origins of the Middle East conflict are deeply rooted in a complex web of historical, political, and religious factors. This conflict primarily revolves around the State of Israel and its relations with its Arab neighbors. To provide a comprehensive overview, let's break down the key historical events and factors contributing to the Middle East conflict. Zionism and Jewish immigration. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the rise of the Zionist movement, which aimed to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. This led to an increasing number of Jewish immigrants moving to the region, which was then part of the Ottoman Empire. World War I and the Balfour Declaration. With the defeat of the Ottoman Empire in World War I, the League of Nations granted Britain a mandate to govern Palestine. In 1917, the Balfour Declaration expressed British support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This declaration sowed the seeds of tension between the Jewish and Arab populations in the region. Partition and the United Nations. After World War II and the Holocaust, the international community, through the United Nations, proposed the partition of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. The UN General Assembly passed Resolution 181 in 1947, leading to the establishment of Israel in 1948. Arab nations vehemently opposed this partition plan. Arab-Israeli wars. Following Israel's declaration of statehood, a series of Arab-Israeli wars erupted in 1948, 1956, 1967, and 1973. These conflicts led to changes in territorial boundaries, with Israel gaining control of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. Israeli settlements. Israel's establishment of settlements in the West Bank and Gaza Strip has been a major point of contention. These settlements are seen as obstacles to peace by Palestinians and have led to ongoing conflict and disputes over territory. Palestinian-Israeli conflict. The Palestinian people, who were displaced as a result of the 1948 and 1967 wars, have been seeking self-determination. The Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, and its leader Yasser Arafat played a significant role in representing Palestinian interests. Jerusalem. The status of Jerusalem is a particularly sensitive issue. Both Israelis and Palestinians claim Jerusalem as their capital, leading to ongoing disputes and tensions. Religious tensions. The Middle East conflict is deeply intertwined with religious rivalries. Jerusalem is sacred to Jews, Muslims, and Christians, adding a religious dimension to the struggle. External powers. The Middle East conflict has often been exacerbated by the involvement of external powers. Superpowers like the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War and more recent players have influenced the dynamics of the conflict. Peace efforts. Numerous peace initiatives, such as the Oslo Accords, Camp David Accords, and the Annapolis Conference, have been attempted to resolve the conflict, but none have resulted in a lasting resolution. The Middle East conflict remains a deeply entrenched and multifaceted issue, with multiple generations of people experiencing its consequences. Resolving this conflict is a complex and ongoing challenge that requires addressing historical grievances, territorial disputes, and the rights and aspirations of both Israelis and Palestinians.